Hello, you guys. Welcome back. I'm here to review The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 13, I believe. So let's get this party started. Well, the episode began with the girls on the travel bus on their way to the camp, the glamping. And they're talking about Portia's anger management again. And Portia says, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm good. And Kenya keeps trying to, put worry on other people's head about Portia's anger that something might happen. But Portia has her backup also. She has her sister there, and her sister chimes in and lets them know, y'all not finna jump my sister today. I know you guys have problems with her, but it won't happen today. She didn't say that, but she's letting them know the no uncertain terms is it going to be a gang up on my sister. And so they finally get to the campsite and they find out there's only 6 rooms. Well, other people bought people with them, so they're going to have to bunk up together. No, Phaedra, when she made the plans, didn't count on people bringing all these extras. So they had to bunk up. So Portia bunks up with her sister. Sheree and Marlo bunks up. Candy and her friend bunks up. Otherwise, everybody else had their own room. So they get back. Everybody gets their room and unpack, but they're surprised to find out they won't be sleeping in the cabins tonight. Tonight, they're going to sleep in tents. So for some reason, they thought these tents would be pitched. And they got, someone came to get them and said, hey, it's time to go to the tents. We're going to spend the night there. Well, when they got there, they found out they have to pitch their own tents. Now, this is the laziest group of women. They don't want to pitch a tent. So they have a tour guide there to help them learn how to pitch these tents. And he said he pitched his in about 10 minutes. So they said, okay, it shouldn't be bad. It took them 2 hours to pitch the last tent because it was new to them, but they did get them pitched and they were whipped. Sheree tells Marlo, there's something I want to bring up, but I don't want to bring up. I don't want to start any mess. But I'm tired of these girls talking behind each other's back. And I have some information about one of them dipping in the ladies' pond. And right away, Marlo said, who, Candy? So you're not really telling Marlo anything that she doesn't know because she came right up with Candy's name. And Sheree's playing it coy. Well, I really don't want to say, but it's just something I want to bring up, and it's just really hard for me to keep it in. So Marlo's saying, yo, you don't have to tell me because I already know about Candy. So is this why Candy has been so bitter this season? Because she's been a little bit of a bitch this season. And it seems like it's something on her mind. Her mom earlier tried to keep her from having them talk about her business, Candy's business. So evidently they saw something coming. They didn't really want to say. So I don't know. But, this is what Marlo and Sheree were talking about. Sheree's like, it's really hurting me to keep it in. Sheree, you're the dog that brings a bone, take a bone, just like you did. And, it's not even your business. Keep your mouth shut. Unless this is the only way you can get a storyline is to get these girls to battling over bullshit. I don't know if it's true, if it's a lie, but you and Kenya, you all can bring up some stuff. In Kenya, you not the worst. Sheree got her little hand in the stuff too. They all talk about their fears, the fear of staying in the tents. Snakes and animals and all this, but they end up staying in the tents and they make it through the night. Everybody except for Marlo. In 6-inch heels, she walks back to the cabin and sleeps in the cabin because she claims she has uh, gas, and I see how she plugged some kind of tea. I'm not going to even re-say it, but she plugged the tea that she's probably being paid to advertise. So Marla walked back to the cabin, and she farted up the room, I guess, all night. I don't know if this tea caused that or just walking in 6-inch heels out in the woods, but she walked back in the middle of the night at 2 o'clock in the morning to the cabin. So the next day, the girls go boating. And the guys have these cute little pedal boats. They usually, here, they have those out around the lakefront. You can rent them and paddle in them. And you usually get a little wet doing the paddling. But I have never seen so many women so upset about getting wet. They had on their sports attire. And Sheree especially. Oh, this stuff has piss in it and germs and microderm. Girl, you got a little bit of water on you. You'll be okay. When you get back to the cabin, you can change your clothes. At least you have that. You know, you're going to be as rainwater mixed with dirt. No, probably no chemicals. I don't know. I don't know the area. But anyway, she had a fit. The other girls seemed to enjoy it. They didn't go very far. They went maybe a few feet away from the shore, and then they all turned around. Candy had the best ride of it all. She had 2 people paddling while she sat in the middle. And they just really seemed to have fun, but they just didn't want to admit that it was really a lot of fun. And this was what Kenya planned for them. And so the next thing they went to was this drop that you drop straight down, and they looked up at that thing, and a lot of them got there, you know, you had to climb up. Climbing was always the hardest when you know that when you're going up. But when you look down, me, myself, I'm one of these people, I kind of fear heights too. I think I would have tried it, you know, after I saw the first person and saw that the line slowed down as you got closer to the ground. I may have tried it. I'm not sure. But Kenya went first, and she did it like a pro. Even though she was afraid, they said she was crying at the top of the steps. But she went on and she did it. And once she did it, it gave the other girls, some of the other girls, courage to do it. I think everybody did it except for Cynthia and Phaedra. They didn't. Phaedra wasn't having no part of it, and Cynthia said, I'll wait for you all right down here. But yeah, and Portia, she was so cute. When she hit the ground, she was like, thank you, Jesus, because she didn't think she was going to make it. At the end of the drop, everybody started congratulating everyone. Oh, you did it, and it was so positive. And I like that part, you know, even though they had some problems before, it was really positive to see all this negative stuff they put that behind them, and I'm losing sunlight. So that was good. Later on, they had dinner together. So the girls are arriving a couple at a time. Let me open this thing up because I'm losing sunlight, and I didn't want to pull that light out. Open these blinds. So dark. It's been so dark here. We haven't had a lot of sun. So I decided to block downstairs in my living room today, since we have so much sunlight. And it's later on in the day. It was so nice. It was in the 50s. I think it might even got close to the 60s today. So we go from below zero to slowly, gradually getting up to 50. So, you know, I had to get out, get some of that sunshine today. The girls are talking very positive towards each other, and they really, really are talking about how much fun they had, because they don't, you know, get to do this often. They live in the city or the suburbs, and they don't get to go glamping as much. The last 2 to arrive were Sheree and Marlo. Marlo has on boots. Now they're in the forest in a fur coat, and somebody said she killed a bear for that coat. But anyway, she has a rhinestone champagne glass and a rhinestone bug spray glass. For real, Marlo? For real, girl? I don't know. I'm like, Portia, you got too much time on your hands. Shockingly, Kenya apologizes to Marlo about saying the hateful things that she said to her, and she didn't realize that she was saying all that. Yeah, okay. And she apologizes, and then Marlo turns around and apologizes to her because she said she did say some hateful things, and she really didn't mean it. And so that was good. Everybody was happy. They almost started clapping for that. And who brings up some mess? Marlo. Well, you know, it's a lot of fakeness still going on here, and I know something that people are still talking about behind people's backs. And she started trying to make it a mystery. They like, who, what was said? And then she reaches over to Candy and said, Candy, are you a lesbian? And Candy said, where you get that from? No, I'm not a lesbian. I'm very happy with my husband. Where did you get that from? And what did they say? So she throws Sheree under the bus. Sheree throws Portia under the bus. Portia did not say, Sheree did it with a lie, because Portia did not say Candy was a lesbian. She said she made a joke about Candy being in the closet. Now, I don't know how much this is going to stick out, but now Candy's pissed at Portia. She didn't say nothing to Sheree. She's still focused on Portia. I'm telling you, it's a mess going on between Candy and I don't know if it's Portia or Shamira, but it's something going on, and I'm losing sunlight, so I'm going to hurry up and end this with them. And I guess, like Candy said, it's going to get worse before it gets better. So we shall see. Next week promises to be very good, and I can't wait to get there, and I can't wait to get back and tell you guys about it. Until then, if you live in the Midwest, enjoy this weather. And I heard that you guys in the Northeast and New Orleans has been having bad weather. I'm praying for you guys. And until then, keep thinking the good thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.